Recognise these faces? Maybe this will help. The unique lyrics and rocking sounds of Aussie twin sister act, the Veronicas, are taking the world by storm. They've become role models for thousands of young people worldwide and are now using their profile to help another passion of theirs, wildlife. Now, Jess and Lisa, it's great to meet you, the Veronicas. I'm so privileged to meet you.
Oh, gosh, we're privileged to meet you too.
Now, you girls are certainly busy. You're performing all over the place and helping to save wildlife.
Yes.
What is your role as global ambassadors for Wildlife Warriors?
I mean, really, we're just trying to help make everyone really aware of how they can, help our wildlife, especially younger people, because it's harder for them to kind of find out what they can do, and so we're just trying to encourage them
get the word out,
get the word out, and that they can help in just any way possible.
Now, I can tell you're very passionate about animals. Have you always been animal lovers?
We have. We grew up on acreage, so there was always, a few little animals around and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes we get a little scared, but but we have kookaburra that we still always feed, and we always grew up with cats and all that sort of stuff as well. So
yeah. Now, obviously, too, Wildlife Warriors help all sorts of native animals. But do you girls actually have do you have different favourite animals? Like I love frogs. What do you like?
Our favourites are koalas. They're
falling in love with them.
Yeah, they're so cuddly and beautiful, and
they smell good, don't they?
They do smell like
smell Luca.
Oh, no, he's beautiful.
Yeah,
see, that's
gorgeous.
the thing. I mean, we've been travelling so much the past 2 years, and the kangaroo and the koala is what we kind of always get asked about whenever we're over in America or overseas, and
definitely what other people identify Australia and Australians as. So
it's great.
Yeah.
Wildlife Warriors was set up to help conserve animals worldwide. Girls, why do you think it's important for people to get involved and support Wildlife Warriors?
I mean, it's one of those things where I don't think enough people kind of, donate to help these animals. I mean, we didn't really have any idea how much work and how much money, it takes to kind of save one of these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
We went and visited the hospital probably a year ago now, and when we saw what, the work that they do there, and they've actually just decided to make it an even bigger hospital to help even more animals, not just koalas, and, so they really need the help and support of everyone.
Yeah, we need to help keep these guys in the wildlife and the rest of it. So many of them get hurt every day and brought in and all the rest of it. And so it's kind of a wake-up call for you. We got to look after our wildlife so that our generations,
have them there.
We sure don't want to lose them, do we?
Exactly.
No way. This is Australia right here, and no other country is privileged enough to have these guys. So we feel lucky. We got to look after them.
And they have so many threats these days as well, don't they? With cars and development and things like that. Michael, how is Wildlife Warriors helping wildlife?
Well, Wildlife Warriors is helping in a number of ways, from the welfare of wildlife, such as in the Australian Wildlife Hospital, which helps around 3,000 native animals every year, but on a more broader sense, globally, across with species conservation programs across Asia, particularly involved with elephants and tigers at the moment. Also, we're doing a lot of research programs on crocodile research and rescue and koala disease as well.
Well, the Veronicas, Lisa and Jess's passion for animals certainly shines through. How important is their support?
The Veronicas are extremely important to us. Lisa and Jess, they represent the new face, I guess, of conservation. In the past it's always been about people wearing khaki. They speak to young people, they speak to the future, I guess, of this planet. So it's important that they can help spread the word and encourage people to get involved with organisations like ours.
Now, how's this for a totally wild suggestion? What about if your next big hit involves the lyrics, about saving animals? What do you think?
Awesome. We'll see if we can work it in there somewhere.
Put your heads together,
We'll give it a go.